Are you ready for some unhinged dramas? Family dramas, ex-boyfriend dramas, strange, jealous sister-in-law dramas. Because I am. Buckle up. It's going to be fun.
My ex-boyfriend's sister hid my passport the night before a £4,000 holiday, and I've never told this story before, so I thought on TikTok in front of 500,000 followers is the best place to launch it, right? So my ex-boyfriend's sister hated me, and I don't mean she was like cold or awkward, I mean she genuinely could not stand the sight of me, and everybody knew it. His parents knew it, my ex-boyfriend knew it, she wasn't exactly subtle. But no one ever pulled her up on anything because she was the princess. Anyway, we'd all booked this massive family holiday together. It was somewhere really exotic, somewhere really expensive. And I just need to let you know that I paid for my own holiday, so let's not be thinking that my boyfriend treated me in any way, because he didn't.
Okay, just pause here for a second. So, obviously, if it was me, I would feel very, very bad if I knew the family member, and so close family member to my partner, hates my guts so much. And last thing you want to have is animosities within the family. Obviously, you want to feel welcomed and, feel like you're part of this family too. I think I was really lucky that I never felt like a third wheel in my partner's family, with an exception of one of them. Although this ex, he was kind of misogynistic anyway himself, and his mother was typical mother-in-law. She was atrocious. But to comment on the fact that you said that just to get it out of the way that your partner didn't treat you to the trip, it doesn't matter if he did treat you to it or not. That's between you two. Even, it shouldn't be a point of contention. If I want to treat my partner to a trip, I'll do it, and it doesn't matter, So don't worry. I don't think many of us will think about you like an entitled princess, like it seems your sister-in-law is to be.
Okay. Now the flights was something ridiculous, like 5 a.m. So the night before, I stayed over their house. Everything was packed, everything was ready. All we literally had to do was get up in the morning and leave. The next morning, we're all about to leave, and we do a quick passport check because that's the sensible thing to do. And would you believe I can't find mine? It's not in my bag where I left it. So me, his mum and dad, my ex-boyfriend, we are all turning the house upside down. Like, it's got to be there somewhere, right? No, it's not. So his mum and dad tell me I must have left it at home. I am so sure that I hadn't, but we can't find it. It's not anywhere. So then I end up convincing myself, yeah, I must have left it at home. So after 20 minutes of us manic searching, which by the way, his sister was not a part of the search party, they've got no choice. They've got to go, and they leave me. They drive off, including my ex-boyfriend, drive off, leaving me crying on their driveway. And he left me his key because I needed to tidy up the mess that we had made from searching for my passport.
What an audacity. It's nothing better than standing up for your partner and being there for them. Leaving you crying, and to tidy up after, searching off your passport, and then the gaslighting as well. You must have left it at home. It couldn't be our daughter, my sister, who took the passport, who clearly is not even trying to look for it. It's not suspicious whatsoever, is it? Hating everybody from that family.
And lock up behind me. While I goes back inside, I have another look. My passport it's just not there. So I tidy up the mess that we've made. I lock up behind me and I go home. I cry, I sleep, I eat, I stay in bed all day. I'm utterly depressed. I'm £4,000 down on a holiday that I can't even go on. And then I have an epiphany. So I goes back to my boyfriend's house. I let myself in and I go straight up to his sister's room. And I turn that room upside down. I am like a crazy woman because I know that my passport is here. I'm in drawers, I'm in her wardrobe, I'm under the bed, and then I find it under her mattress, exactly where she had put it. Now, logically, I know I should have phoned my boyfriend. I should have told his parents. I should have just exposed her. But here's the thing. She is such a princess in that family that I know she wouldn't have been punished for this. I know she would have just got away with it. They would have tried to soften things for me so that I wasn't angry at her. I know exactly how that conversation would have gone. So instead, I phoned my dad. And my dad, being the absolute fucking legend that he is, he said there is absolutely no way that girl is ruining your holiday. Absolutely not. I'm booking you another flight. And I didn't tell a single person in his family. I just turned up. And the look on her face when I turned up to that hotel.
Yes, girl. Oh, I'm so glad you've done that and didn't give them that satisfaction. But also, I hope you spend that holiday with them dickheads. And then what is it with that little princess? Did she have a problem that it was another woman in the family? You know, obviously it seems like it's just your ex and her as siblings and no other women in there. So maybe she was just literally jealous of you, you know, that her brother is going to be putting some attention to some other woman now. And same with her parents, that they're gonna have now daughter-in-law, and she couldn't stand the fact that you're going to be a part of the family now. What is that about?
It was like she'd seen a ghost. I've literally never seen someone so horrified in my whole life. So this whole holiday she spent giving me dirty looks, making nasty little comments. She had such a miserable face the whole holiday, like a slapped ass. But I didn't let it affect me. I had a great time because I knew something she didn't. I knew how this story ended. The morning of our flight home, I woke up very, very early, hours before everybody else. And I very quietly and very, very carefully took her passport. And we had, in my room, we had these wardrobes that were kind of fixed to the wall. Big, big wardrobes. They were fixed to the wall, but at the top at the back, they had this gap. And I dropped her passport down the back. Hours later, we're all packed up. We're ready to go to the airport and we do a last minute passport check because that's a sensible thing to do. But she can't find hers.
This is so evil and petty. But so bloody justified. I am not mad about it. And at the end of the day, she ended up staying a bit longer and having a bit more holiday. That's still doing her favour.
So she starts crying because the best part is she knows it's me. She knew it was me that took her passport, but she couldn't say anything because then she'd have to explain how she knew. She'd have to explain that she hid my passport. So long story short, she missed her flight. So now the family had to arrange emergency travel documents, extra hotel nights, a new flight home, and the whole thing cost a fortune, so no one could stay with her because of how much it was costing, so she had to stay alone. And her parents were furious because of how much this was costing. So then she promised everybody that she's got £600 back at home in her bedroom, which she'd put towards it, and then she'd work to pay the rest back, which was awkward because I found £600 when I was looking for my passport in her bedroom. And that really helped me out with my spending money.
So there's another blow. She's gonna find out there's no £600 left either. Because you took it with your passport. Oh, I'm not mad about it. I don't know what he says about me. Maybe that eye for an eye?
Anyway, a few days after we got home from that holiday, I actually ended up breaking up with the ex-boyfriend, not because of the passport situation, not because of what his sister did, but because of him moping around feeling sorry for his sister gave me the ultimate ick. And it was at that point that I realised that I actually can't spend the rest of my life with a family like this. And now I know two wrongs don't make a right, so before the whole of TikTok comes for me, save it. Because every action has a consequence. And if I'm completely honest, I think I was merely procuring one of Karma's finest pieces of work.
I completely agree with you. If somebody goes after you, they can fuck off. You know, karma. Some believe in it, some don't. I'm not sure about it, but call it what you will, call it what you want. I don't care. And this is so true. Actions have consequences. Freedom of speech exists, but it also comes with consequences. So if you can apply that logic to that, why can't we apply logic to this situation? I'm really proud of you. And I don't know who posted that story because I think it comes from some TikTok called TX story, so sounds like toxic story, so I think maybe somebody reposted it. So I'm so sorry if you're not original, the creator who reposted it, and I'm not gonna give you a shout for it. But well done to you I'm really proud of you. Comment. She may be the princess, but you are the queen. Two wrongs don't make a right. Nah, you were making a right. You were making a point. Exactly. Well done to all people here in the comment section. Right, let's go to the next video. I thoroughly enjoyed this one.
My boyfriend of 3 years has been telling everyone he knows that he's been with my best friend and not me.
Hey, what? Huh? That's so unhinged already.
Just over 3 years ago, I got a friend request. Things obviously progressed, and 3 years down the line, we're living together, we are entirely and completely in love, we're planning on getting married, we're planning our entire future together. Me and my best friend do look very alike, we've got very similar features, and people often ask if we're sisters or twins. However, she lives 400 miles away from me now, and we don't spend a lot of time together, so he's actually never met my best friend. Up until a couple of months ago, when she was visiting and I was going to his friend's party and asked if she could come along. There I met a lot of my boyfriend's old friends, and there was one that me and my best friend got chatting to. And there were a couple of instances in the beginning of the conversation where he seemed to be directing questions to her that he should have been asking to me. I kind of just assumed that he was drunk and getting confused because we do really look alike. But it wasn't until he asked her whereabouts she lives in my city that I was like, what is going on?
Why would you do that? Especially that you look so alike. I get it, but what the hell is going on?
That's when I interrupted and I was like, oh no, she doesn't live there, I do, your friend's girlfriend. Starts arguing with me, saying that I was being dramatic. What am I on about? This is where my boyfriend's friend pulls up a picture that my boyfriend has sent to him of the back of my best friend's head, saying that he was with her.
I literally don't even know how to respond to this. Why was he lying about her? Was she like treated on you? Or he wanted to keep people away from trying to talk to you, but then again he lied that she lived in your city? What's happening here? You said you were looking alike. The fuck? I'm confused. Anybody can explain that to me in the comment section?
I spent £25,000 on my ex's credit card because he didn't reply to me for a week on his lad's holiday. Picture this. This man tells me he's going on a lad's holiday to Barbados. 2 days later, I click on one of his friend's story and I see that it's not just lads, it's girls. Not just any girls, couples, bar one. This one girl is single. Let's call her Jade. He's definitely getting with her if he's left me at home. Right, unless I catch him in the act, he's always going to deny it. So I'm looking at first class flights to Barbados. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. I'm on a 9-hour flight to Barbados. Champagne in hand, caviar in the other. I just paid £20 for Wi-Fi. I'm balling. I get to baggage claim. I'm looking at Find My Friends. I see where he's located. I'm thinking, before I arrive, I'm actually going to bring him a little present. As I'm on my way to a local corner shop, I see a group of girls going to their hen do. As I get closer, I realise, oh, it's a divorce party. I'm starting to think of a genius idea. I walk up to these group of girls and I meet this girl called Sharon. We're bonding over cheating then. And I go, listen, don't suppose you've got a spare sash? She goes, absolutely. Do you want us to come to the resort with you? I'm thinking, actually, I could do with a group of girls right now. We make our way to the resort. I'm tracking Find My Friend. As soon as I get there, I see Jade on the Sun Lounger on his lap. As we're approaching the Sun Lounger, one of the girls I've befriended on this divorce party goes,
sorry, this is so fast paced. I don't want to interrupt. I didn't want to press pause. But how industrious of finding that group of girls during the divorce party. That's hilarious.
divorce party goes, oh my god. He's looking all sheepish. He clocks me. Girls make a little walkway for me. I'm walking through. And I go, oh my god, this is so cute. I thought it was a lad's holiday though. Wearing a divorce sash and I go, there you go. You thought you had a chance, now you don't. The only thing he tells me is, how much did you spend on the card? I said £25,000. He said, oh, don't worry about it. Consider that compensation. I stayed there for a week, flew back home. Thought, you know what? Call me a gold digger, mate. But I thought that response was quite hot. At least I had a holiday out of it. We had a mutual agreement and that was that. Didn't really get revenge on that one, really, because I thought, money no object for you, really, is it?
This is so unhinged. Okay, cool then. You got a holiday out of it. At least you was quite cool about it. £20. What a bit. Oh, good luck paying that back, mate. Well, what did we say earlier on this video? In this video, actions and consequences, something about that. Well done, Corey. Proud of you. I'm proud of all of the ladies today. Maybe with an exception of that mid one. No, not that I'm not proud of her. I'm just profoundly confused about this story with no conclusion whatsoever. What the fuck? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I see you soon. Bye.